Hello and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, where I wanted to start the episode by finishing up some things that we still have open, like giving a magazine back to Amalia.
Hey!
I have a prize cover, girl.
You did? Oh my god! I can't believe you found it! I've been trying to get a copy of that for years!
Well, can I get some simoleons for the skin mag?
Well, yeah, I guess. It's against my better judgment, but I guess I'll give you a little something for the effort. Take this.
Well, I will savor this turnip sauce. Farewell. Let's also talk to Midnick. We had quite a few things that we did for him. Maybe he has something to say about it, but apparently he's not even here. Shame. Such a shame. Anyway. I already started the episode here, so we don't have to go. So we don't have to see both the way of getting here and getting back out here, which is like 2.5 minutes of just walking around. But let's maybe talk a little bit more about the Giovanni, as apparently we're about to go and meet a bunch of them. But we haven't interacted with them in any capacity up until now. Could I? Someone standing in the way here? Really weird. Thought maybe we could talk with Gary. Well, anyway, the Giovanni. They're somewhat of a rather weird clan, I gotta say. Basically, they're neither Anarch, nor Camarilla, nor Sabat, but they're just basically just doing their own thing, staying out of most of vampire politicking, which, from what we've seen in the game so far already, is probably not the worst choice, to be honest, because it kind of saves them a whole lot of headache, hassle, and problems by just not taking part in all the political shit. They were originally their clan sire, elder, now antediluvian, Augustus Giovanni was originally of the clan Cappadocian, but then killed and diabolized his sire, which turned him from a 4th generation to a 3rd generation vampire, but because he kind of botched it up and didn't absorb the entire soul. I think it was he's kind of the weakest of the 3rd generation vampires that is still alive, but he's still a 3rd generation vampire and no one to be trifled with, to be honest. After that, he started to basically exclusively sire just his own family. So the clan Giovanni is also sort of a family Giovanni, where if you do a really good job and all that, then you'll get embraced as a vampire, and depending on how well you've done so far, you might be embraced by a higher generation vampire too, so become more powerful and all that. So they're very strictly organized and all that. I think they're also necromancers, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're about to pay them a visit, which is potentially dangerous. So we should be treading careful. Yo, Isaac.
Evening.
I wonder something.
Certainly.
Sing a song with the sewer rats.
The Nosferatu? I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary. I know they're beneath my city somewhere, but only they know where. They respect my streets, and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of the word.
I wonder something else.
Certainly.
I can know these things later. Thought he was supposed to give us something after we did a quest. Oh well. Apparently I'm misremembering or something.
Buy a watch.
Alright. I'll buy a watch. Alright, let's also go back downtown and check on Heather.
Where to?
we're also becoming pretty powerful at this point. I mean, for an 8th generation vampire, we're pretty potent. Though generation is always just a kind of a measure of what our potential is, not what our current strength level is. But anyway. So, but still, if there's any Giovanni elders there in the mansion, we'll probably don't want to mess with them still. Could also go to Venus and get some money from her. It's probably been a while. So Heather, it's me. Where is that woman? Well, I hear her, let's say, breathing. Have anything we want to get rid of? I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to be doing with all these web cameras that we found. We should also read that book at some point. Also, we don't need this. We can't get rid of it either. Damn it. Alright. So, Heather, what's up?
Master?
And not much, apparently. Confidential Nigerian proposal. I text Savvy Boss because Mitnick wants a special nameplate with an integrated transponder chip. Don't know where he needs it for, but to swap for a post of Amalia and a full beauty before I gave him my special treatment. Special nameplate with an integrated transponder chip? What? Beware the Black Queen. Yeah. Oops. No, not that. Special nameplate with the transport. I'm still not sure where I'm supposed to get a special nameplate with a transponder. We have 3 web cameras. If you're interested in that, we can give you that any time. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, we also got a new picture of, what's her name? Damsel? Oh well, Heather. Fairly well. Till next time. Hey, perv. I was afraid of that. He still hasn't recovered from the last time we had been visiting him. Alright, alright. That's why I say it, because I was wondering, you know, has this area updated properly and can we actually feed on him without killing him in the process? No, we can't. Okay. Well, let's see how much money has piled up at Venus's place. Goddess?
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
No doubt. Your blessing is always appreciated, Goddess. So apparently 4 days. In case we're wondering, there's actually days that are that are kind of passing in between when we do things, you know? We're not all doing this in one evening or something, you know? Night is not that long, but it's kind of the compromise the game is going for between a day-night cycle where we wouldn't be able to do anything during daytime and, you know, just not bothering with it at all. So whenever we do some of the main quests, time passes and we might be in for a later time. Larry, you got anything interesting?
My man, what is up?
No, apparently you got the same shit the other guy had. That's a shame, Larry. Well, see ya. Alright then. Then let's go and pay the Giovanni a visit.
Need a ride?
Yep. Let's go to the stronghold.
Yeah, what is it?
Is this where the Giovanni gather? Giovanni, I should say, not Giovanni.
Giovanni? Oh yeah, here's the place. I haven't met you before. Are you a family member of the family?
I'm flesh and blood.
Is that right? Hell of a family to be born into or married into or both. You have an invitation with you?
That's a good possibility.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll let you in. Just tell them you lost it. I lose things all the time.
Right, great plan. But who are you?
Maria Rosalene.
Maybe we'll meet in a dark alley someday, or in that house. I'm gone. Dude, your wife, you know, appears to be drunk.
Yes, what is it?
The woman is drowning.
She'll be fine after I get a pot of coffee in her.
She's a walking circus.
Well, she did pretty much cause the last function to come to a screeching halt. That woman has the self-control of a pubescent chimpanzee.
Well, quickly before she loses her guts.
Come on, Maria, we're going home.
Don't throw up on me, please. But I'll take those invitations. Well, you look goth, I think is what I'm looking for there. Sir?
You have invitation.
Oh, yes, I have my ticket.
Please have a wonderful time.
Always. I was just wondering, that guy had an interesting posture, and I was thinking, you know, do you want to start hitting me or something? That's a nice house, certainly. Hello, who are you?
Might as well be a costume party. Everyone's smiling, pretending this isn't a pageant put on by the patriarch of this family. Fine. But this is a contest, and I came to win.
I'm also a family member. I'm, and you are?
Mira Giovanni.
Tell me the rules of this contest.
They gather us up here to decide just who's the best and brightest of this generation is. The lucky few are given the real power in this family. But some of us need to win more than others. Oh, forget it. You wouldn't understand.
I understand more than anyone.
Uncle Bruno. Since I was a kid, he's been the patriarch of this family. Except he hasn't aged a day. I met with a senator from Massachusetts who asked me if I was related to Bruno Giovanni. Said Uncle Bruno helped him with his first campaign back in 1950. We've all heard the rumors. The core of our family, they never age. They're secretive. Whispers of blood magic and a kiss. Whatever it is, they pick the very best of us for it. I'd do anything to be picked. I've made some errors in judgment, but I've lobbied hard for this family's interests.
What was faulty with your judgment?
What? Forget it. I'm not saying anything about that.
Well, mistakes are the bane of us all.
I just met you. I like you, but I can't tell anyone. It's too personal. Sometimes you do things you regret. And if someone here found out, they'd use it to destroy my chances at the family ever letting me into their inner circle.
I'm constructed out of regret, lady.
You couldn't possibly understand.
Well, all I have on my conscience is a jogger. On my card too, but the family's safe.
I did something because it made me feel alive. If you've never tasted it, you wouldn't understand. But a few months ago, I shared a hit with somebody I thought was clean. I tested positive last week.
Well, human fragility is something I know intimately.
I won't have to worry about this disease if the family accepts me into the inner circle. I won't have to worry about a thing ever. I'm on a lot of politicians' Christmas card lists, and this family knows I've swung a lot of votes for it. But I'll spare no expense for a lock. I want to be in that circle of power, and I won't let blood get in the way. And of course, when your time comes, I'll pay back the favor.
Well, I'll pillage the minds of this party in return. So, who else do we have here? Sir, who are you?
Hey there, Adam Dunser. I don't think we've met. You are?
My invitation says Victor.
Victor, pleasure to meet you. What line of work are you in?
Concert whistler.
Myself, I'm an investment banker. Great business, lot of potential. For example, I got the inside track on this company right now. And let me tell you, when this company goes public, everyone's going to wish they had a piece of it.
Well, feed me more.
Well, it's a biotech firm. You know, they're working on growing replacement organs. Really fascinating technology. In a couple of years, I'd bet everyone will be going to them for parts. I figure an investment of $50,000 could be easily tripled in 5 years.
Well, I don't have the 5, but I have lots of zeros.
Do you have cash? Credit? We could set it up over the phone right now. You'd really be helping me out a lot, and making a tidy profit to boot.
Help you tidy the boot?
It's just that business is a little slow lately. But you know how the economy is. It goes down, but it'll shoot right back up again. And this is the horse to bet on, I guarantee it.
Your well is dry, correct?
Most people here, they've got cash they don't know what to do with. And if one of us falls on hard times, don't you think as family, they're obligated to help him out? Besides, I get the kiss tonight. Everyone will be investing with me. In fact, if I could ensure my place at the grown-ups table by, say, drawing some attention away from my financial shortcomings, I'd be guaranteed the kiss. Know any dirt about the others I could use? I can't pay you, but I got this watch and this ring.
Well, I'll rape the minds of this party in return. I've already talked to Mira about doing the same thing, so... Storm clouds overhead. Why?
Family events. How many more of these do we have to attend before we're taken seriously? I mean, honestly.
Well, it burns me like 1,000 suns.
They're pitting us against our own flesh and blood for the privilege of joining the power clique. All you hear is, what have you done? How much did you make? Who do you know? You can't tell anyone anything, because they might use it against you.
You like playing in the dirt as much as any of your cousins.
The heart says no, but the businessman in me tells me to smear them into the ground. I guess I would. And I know they'd probably do the same.
What if I assume secrets you'd buy the skeletons?
Yeah, I guess I would.
Well, that statement is a blanket over fire.
I don't even know who you are. I'm Chris Giovanni, by the way.
Well, my invitation says Victor Rossellini.
Call me paranoid, but how do I know I can trust you?
I'm a dam of secrets.
You go first. If it's anything like mine, I'll tell you what's bothering me.
What does he possibly want? I'm not entirely sure if I remember what he wanted to. I live in the closet. I'm not coming out for anything.
Really? In this family, that kind of thing can get you excommunicated if you're not careful. Well, all right. You want to know what's on my mind? I'll tell you. I found out a few months ago. My mother had an affair before I was born. Turns out my father isn't a Giovanni at all. My real father's this writer named Michael Avalon. If anyone found out, well, I might never rise up in this family.
I watch over your secrets like there were a king's tomb. Well, Mira, I think I figured some shit out. She was the first one that I promised, so I'm gonna side with her, which is super random, I know, but...
Oh, hello again.
I may have closet bones to sell.
Yes?
Well, Adam's bank is chasm. Roll a penny and watch him chase it.
Adam broke? A few years ago they did an article on him in the business section. Money's practically more important than God to this family. I'll make sure Uncle Bruno somehow overhears this. Take this. It's more than Adam's worth.
And Christopher's blood is not even Giovanni. His mother is a harlot.
And Cecilia had an affair? If Chris isn't really a Giovanni, it won't sit well at all with Bruno. So sorry, cousin. Here, these bills represent Chris's entire future. Spend them wisely. For your assistance, you can be certain that, when I have my way, I'll bring you into the fold. If you wish. All I have to do is set the rumor mill in motion, and I'm as good as in. Excuse me.
Fine with me. So we should probably try and
how have you been?
Sneak away somewhere, but up there seems guarded, this seems guarded, this maybe less so. Lady, can you maybe...
Hi. I don't think we've met before.
Well, it said Victor Rossellini in my invitation.
That's pretty funny. Everyone here's so serious. Nadia Milliner. It's a pleasure to meet you, Victor. Are you from the Chicago Rossellinis?
It's a hell of a town.
Oh, you must give my regards to Great Aunt Frances when you get back. I stayed with her last time I was out that way. She was very sweet to me.
It'll be revealed to Aunt Frances. Tell me of Nadia.
I'm working on my master's out here. I'm from back east. The Giovannis have been nice enough to let me stay here while I finish up my studies. I've learned a great deal from them, like you wouldn't believe.
So what sights have your long eyes witnessed?
I really can't say much about that.
But we're flesh and blood, and so are you.
Oh, forget about it, really. It's nothing.
You look so grown, but act so illegal.
I just remembered something I have to do. Excuse me.
Goddamn, I messed that up somehow. But again, you know... Bloody... Not sure sometimes what my character is even raving about. I already told her about... No, I haven't.
Oh. Yes. Adam broke. And Cecilia, for your assistance.
I think I can convince her into sneaking away if I do it properly.
Nadia Millen. Oh, you must get... I'm working on my master...
Well, things do not die here, they become servile.
There's something I want to show you, but you absolutely can't tell anyone, even other people here, okay? Follow me.
I'll be right behind me.
Come on.
Alright. Now what? Bad monkey, no banana. Ooh. Neat trick.
Come on.
Alright. Where is that woman leading us?
Come on.
Well, I'm glad to see that they didn't waste any money in making these secret tunnels more interesting. So, what are we doing here, Nadia? Looks like a lovely spot for, I don't know, things I really do not want to know. Another Giovanni book that we looked for Pisha, alright? So...
You know what they do in this room?
I want to say Nadia.
I think we better go.
Wait, did we just die? This room, not for the living.
It is pretty disturbing. But you've heard the rumors about the family, haven't you? This is an embalming room. Know what they do with the corpses?
I don't know. Is there a webpage?
I shouldn't do this, but why don't I show you? Gets pretty weird from here. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, and be ready to run. You'll understand when it happens. Follow me.
Still behind me.
Shh. They don't usually attack. Just don't provoke them.
Okay. I shall not.
What's happening? They're coming to get us. Oh my gosh, we've got to get out of here.
I'll take care of them. Ah, I don't have brains. Go away. God, there's more. Well, Nadia, everything is alright. I've taken care of them. Pretty sure I've taken care of all of them. So want to continue the tour? Want to go back upstairs? Maybe it's better if you go back upstairs? I don't know. If you just hear crying, then I might as well do something else with you. Interesting. Oh well, guess we're just gonna leave her here. Well, thanks for the help, Nadia. Appreciate it. By the way, what the frick did we find? Raises your dodge talent. Raises a melee skill. We already have melee high enough. I think I also invested in dodge, so we're finishing that up too. And that... Once possessed also, you get an additional point of experience every time you awarded 3 or more experience. Whoa! Is she better now? I'd like to get some blood off of that woman. You know? Just for gameplay reasons.
In here.
So you don't want to talk anymore? Well, but maybe this time... You should really go back to the party, dear. I'll take care of the rest from here. Alright then. But since we've already passed the 30-minute mark, I think we're gonna wrap up this recording right here. Although combat music just started playing, great. But we'll see more of that next time. Have a good one.